Hey everyone, I hope you are having a great evening. Um, so this is what I did. This is what I got. Oh boy. Okay, so we are looking at Tarte Pro Remix. Okay. And this is the back. All right. So this palette is heavy, really heavy. And this is what the palette looks like. And sounds like. That's what it sounds like. It's got grooves. Let me see if I can get that up close enough to you so you can see the grooves. There's these grooves all over the palette. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. In other light, it shows up, the grooves do, so I'll do that before we're done. So what I'm doing is, to begin with, I do swatches and then I do look later, but I want you to see swatches first. So if you decide you like this palette, you can buy it. You can go get it. So I always do it that way. Okay, so I'm not seeing. I'll go out there and you can see them, but this is exactly the way the front of the palette is. And the back, excuse me, is like a mirror. It's mirror-esque. I'll show you just a little bit. Okay, see that right there? See that gold? That's the way it looks in the back. It's gold. And if I turn this around, it looks like a gold mirror. I'm not turning it around, but we are going to look at the colors inside. Look at that. That is so pretty. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, there is a mirror on the top. I'm not showing you. All right. And these are the colors. Okay. All right. I'm going to swatch every one so you can see them. All right. I'm getting these as close to you as I can. All right. There we go. Okay, so we're starting out. So the top line first, which I'll show you. Okay, is spin. No, it is spin. Spin, then inspiration, art deco, artist, and color explosion. Okay, that's the very top. All right. Okay, that's what we're going to do first. All right, so all right, here we go. So the first one is spin. Okay, then inspiration, art deco, artist, okay, and then color explosion. All right, this green. All right, okay. I'm going to wipe off my fingers and we're going to the second row. All right, just a minute. I have got so much product. Seriously. Just wait. Just wait till you find out. So, I just uploaded a video not long ago of a foundation review. Well, actually, it was. Excuse me. It wasn't a foundation review. It was an oil control product that we were reviewing, and it didn't stop the oil from coming through my chin, but what it did stop was the oil removing the foundation on my chin. So I found that to be a very momentous and big step toward finding an oil control primer that, keeps the oil from coming through and keeping my chin matte. Because most out of all the oil control primers that I've tried, none of them have done anything except for two. Wet n Wild has one that mattes my chin, but it doesn't last long. And this one, which is, we're going on a side trip for just a moment. This one right here, this one, it didn't feel matte wearing, but the foundation stayed on my chin to wrapping up of the video. That's never happened before, ever. So even though I could feel the oil coming through my chin, the foundation was still there. So that's big steps to getting where we need to go. So I just wanted to remind you of that and let you know that we're almost there. All right, here we go. Second row. Okay. Second row, wall art, flow, do it yourself, ink, and beat drop. Okay, this is the second row. Okay, that's the first row. Now the second row. Okay, here we go. Okay. Wall art, flow, do it yourself, ink, and beat drop. All right, here we go. Wall art, flow, do it yourself, ink, and beat drop. Excuse me. All right, everyone. All right. Now we're going to the third row. Just a minute. Did I tell you this palette is heavy? It is. It's not like I have palettes. There's only one other palette that's similar to this, and that is from UD. Most of them are really lightweight. This one is not. No complaints at all. Just letting you know that if you buy this, it's not a light palette. And I'm talking about weight-wise. It's heavy. All right. Here we go. Third row. All right. And, I mean, okay. It's got a clasp on the end of it also. Okay. Here we go. Third row. Just a minute. Right there. Okay. All right, here we go. Third row. Okay, this is a matte. All right. And then the rest are shimmers. Here we go. All right. So the first one is mixed media, then splatter, outside the lines, mic drop, and then graphic. Okay? Okay. So mixed media, splatter, outside the lines, mic drop, and graphic. All right. So I want you to really get a good look at these, which is why I show you several different ways so you can see the colors. If it's something that you like, that is really pretty. The whole palette is just beautiful. I just like it so much. All right, last row, everyone. Just a minute, let me take this off. Okay, so last row, and then we are done with this palette. The look for this palette is coming. All right. To all my new subscribers, welcome. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. To all my subscribers, my crew, my family, thank you for being my subscribers. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And I love you all. And to lurkers, you know, you want to subscribe and be a part of our happy fam. So subscribe, it's free. All right, everyone. Last row. And then I have something else coming up, so you'll find out. Okay, here we go. Last row. Okay, last row, and that's what it looks like. Here we go, everyone. All right. Here, I'm getting this as close to you as possible so you can see very well the colors. All right, here we go. So, graffiti, moonlit, mashup, sway, and create. All right, here we go. All right. So, graffiti, moonlit, mashup. That, oh my gosh, look at that color. Okay, and then sway, and then the last one, which I have got this color in several other palettes. I really like it. So, this is create. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go over them again. Graffiti, moonlit, mashup, which is interesting because it doesn't look like that in the pan. Sway, I'll show you in a minute. And then, hello, thumb. Create. Okay. So let me show you what it looks like in the pan. What um, mashup looks like. Okay, because there it has a certain look to it. It looks different to me swatched than it does in the pan. Just a minute. Let me wipe this off and then I'll show you. In fact, I might just go ahead and Let me see what I can do here. Okay, so, all right. I don't know if I can do this. Well, maybe. I need to get a new wipe. See how my wipe, I think it's all. Let me look. Let me see if I can. Okay, so I would be showing it to you like so. This is the color. It's like a purpley. There it is right there. But it looks different swatched. I know what I'll do. Okay, so you'll have to look at my thumb. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to show you my thumb that has this color, but it looks different swatched than it does in the pan. It's kind of interesting. In fact, I think I'll pull it really out far from my thumb. That way you can really see it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there is the color there. Yeah, you may not be able to see it. Okay, so you see the color right there? Get it close up. And then my thumb. Here, let's do this. There we go. See how it looks on my thumb? Other way. There we go. See how it looks in the pan and how it looks on my thumb? It's completely different. Okay? Completely different. It's pretty though. Look at that color. Alright, everyone. Okay, and there's something else I want to show you about this palette that wasn't coming across before. So, let me show you just a moment. Let me take this off my fingers. I wanted to show you because, you know, these cosmetic companies have really unique ways of expressing themselves and, you know, doing things, and their creativeness really comes out when they, you know, make palettes, not just the colors themselves, but the way the palettes, that the packaging is made. They're very creative in the way they do things. Like, I've seen UD palettes that are just interesting. The product, the colors are in, you know, the product is really, the packaging that the product is in is really unique. I mean, I've seen that a lot. They just come up with really, really cool and interesting things, in my opinion. And so, you know, I just wanted, you know, to show you some things about the packaging that isn't coming, it's not showing up in here, but it did in the other, you know, I have got 2 places, well, 3, but 2 places have been the heaviest for me. So when I film, so I want to show you this. So, I mean, just a moment. I'll be back. All right, so I want to show you this. You can see the texture. Let's see. There we go. There it is. There's grooves all up and down the packaging here. And in that light bar right there, You can see on the edges the texture of the palette. Alright, everyone. That is all for this video. I've got stuff coming up, and you'll find out. So, everyone, have a great evening. I love you all. You'll find out what's going on. So, alright, everyone. That is all for this palette. A look is coming. So, I love you. Have a great evening, and I will see you in my next video.